Alright, hi everybody. It's Bonkai922 here to bring you Medaka Box. Okay, honestly, I can only give this a 3.5. Now, unfortunately though, this time around, I can honestly say, I now know why they are skipping these fights. It's come to me. Pretty much, this chapter, 189, they are skipping these fights clearly because of what happened in this chapter. That was chapter 189. Now that I think about it, ever since the beginning. Now, Medaka fights Shirani and the others, and she pretty much is, and this is so ridiculous, she owns Ihiko. I'm like, no! And it was one-shotted. And there was some fan service. Yeah, some Medaka fan service. On page 6. I'm like, oh shit! There's a scene where Medaka's hugging Shirley and her ass is just right there. I'm like, damn, what's going on here? Showing some fan service from Medaka. I'm like, damn. But pretty much what ends up happening is she tells something to Shirley. And what she tells her is I believe to save my youth. Enjoy my youth for me, is what she said. And she's saying that's pretty stupid. Any time without Medaka-chan wouldn't be very fun. Well, it's a request from a friend. Looks like I have to listen to her. Ha ha ha. Listen, people. I think it needs to come out, for you to come out and say this right now. The end of the chapter was was good to a certain extent. And it looks like, from the end of this chapter, these are the last two flowers she needs. The last two people she has to face. Now, if Medaka's leaving and she gets these two flowers, and then after that, the series ends, that's troll. That's troll. I'm saying it right now. Right now. That is troll. You know why that is troll? Simple. You can't end it that way. Okay? It's stupid. It's like, oh, she's left. End of story. Bye-bye. You know, it doesn't make sense. So, now the rest of the chapter, besides the whole thing with Shirley, that was the main thing that happened. We had, the Foul King. You know who the Foul King is. In, Nibishima Nikumi. You know, who was head of the judo club and everything. She doesn't even fight Medaka. She just gives her the flower and leaves. And then she has to fight the style users. Oh, well, you know what's happening here. Then there's a small talk from Ninami, and everybody else. And even the professor's son says, no, I'm not going with you. I'm staying here. Everybody is denying Medaka. Everyone. So she ends up they're all going to use the style users against her, and she obviously beats them. And then she has to fight. And this is bullshit. She has to fight the student council. She has to fight the current student, not only the current student council. She has to fight, Akune, the ex-destroyer, Akune. I'm like, and not only that, she has to fight known hero Gudo. I'm like, but guess what? They don't show that fight. And I love the best part of this situation here was her sister, Medaka's sister. She says, "Oh, don't tell me he isn't here. Didn't I tell you? Didn't I already see you, Oni-sama? No comment. There's nothing to talk about." Those. And what happens? Oh, she beats them all. Yeah. Then comes Unsen. And she's pretty battered at this point, Medaka, and she has to fight Unsen and the disciplinary squad. Of course, he's going to be retiring, apparently. He's going to give it to his sister. No one was going on about the numbers. And then she's like saying, "Oh, use our final match here." "Yes, I will answer your challenge, Unsen. I'm fine. And she beats him. And who's there on the roof? Kumagawa! Yeah! Hopefully, he will do something. Now, surprisingly enough, Kumagawa, we see his back. He's just standing there like a fucking boss. And we just see him on that page. And then we just go to the next page. And apparently, and she says, Medaka, to him, "I only have 98 flowers. I have to beat you and one other person within the time limit." "It's fine, Medaka-chan. Your last opponent is me. If you can beat me, you can have my flower and a message from her." And it says on the side, "The one that awaits her, that person, Kumagawa Misogi, with a message from Anshin-san. Next time, the last opponent of the 100 flower run, Kumagawa, and then..." And that's what happened. Logistically, that is what happened. Now, my thoughts are simple. 3.5 out of 5. And it's simple why. But even though I'm giving this a low rating, I'm only giving it a 3.5 out of 5, it should get a 3. But the reason why I'm not giving it a 3 is because we now know why all those fights were one-shotted. Why they weren't shown. Because it is. Now, if she defeats Kumagawa and Anshin-san shows up and she gets all the flowers and she just leaves, I'm sorry. I want to see something happen here. That's the way I look at it. Now, there was a rumor, Anime Gaming Nerd, he sent me a link. He said, "Oh, okay, this show's going to end in 3 weeks." And then I get a message, but then I heard from Studio Period, and he's like, "No." Now, this mini thing that is going on hasn't been going on for long. It's only been like 1, 2, 3 chapters. And I think next week will be the 4th one. If this is how they end it, troll. Major trollage. I said it before. Major trollage. Why? Simple. Why just say, "Oh, I'll see you later. Bye-bye. Medaka's leaving. Oh, I'll see you later. Bye-bye." And that's how you end it. That's major trollage. I'll tell you right now. Because, it's stupid. Because then that means all the other characters get no exposure, if you will. I mean, the whole point of this is she's leaving and she's continuing something else. And Zenkichi will be the president. And this is going to be growth period. But we'll have to wait and see. Now, overall, I think the way this is going to go is if she defeats Kumagawa, she's going to get a message from Anshin-san. She's going to show up and I guess fight Medaka? At least that's what it seems to me. That's what might happen. Now, the only question I remains from this situation is what is going to happen with this exchange between Medaka and Anshin-san? That's the real question I need to ask. Because, what that exchange between her and Anshin-san, I wonder, what does that entail? What does it entail? Does it entail her fighting her and then, she gets a message, and she just leaves? Or does Anshin-san try to stop Medaka, ferociously? I don't know. We have to wait and see on it. This should be interesting. And the only thing I need to know is this. Please, let this be over and let's have an arc. Because you can't tell me, really tell me, you are going to end it with Medaka leaving. That's it. That's it. No battles, no nothing. We're going to have this 100 flower thing, and then we're going to end it. I'm going to have her leave. Yeah, that's it. Go home. It's over. No, I don't buy it. I don't buy it for 1 second. So, overall, this was an okay chapter. Like I said, the ending was good. I now know, why they were trolling the fights. Why they just went through them. Didn't show fights. See, this is something that Kishimoto should do. I should have said that. Because, I don't know. It makes sense. Skipping the fights now. Because obviously it's for this. This is the clincher. Now, I don't think it would have made a difference if Zenkichi was the last person. Depending on. Because, so that's another thing to think about. But overall, this was an okay chapter. We'll see how this goes, people. Does Anshin-san stop Medaka? Does Kumagawa stop Medaka? I think Medaka is going to get the last 2 flowers. And I think she's going to be on her way. The question remains, what's after this? Is it the end of the series, or we get another arc? Tell me what you guys think. Comments below. So, Medaka 922. I'll see you guys later. Kumagawa, he's all that's left. And Anshin-san. Hopefully they do something to Medaka. If not, she's leaving. So, yeah.